So we are back again. Sorry about that, I just lost my connection, so I've started new tables. But it's still at 4 now, and I think I'll probably record myself for around 25 minutes. Try to put the two videos together, maybe not. Not too savvy with all that, in all honesty. I think it's pretty easy. Raise here. Hitting two, top two. I am going to go ahead and just c-bet it though. There is the flush down there, so there is room for him to call me. No, but take it down. I do know this guy. Ships for value, floats light. Some players you'll recognise, of course, after a while, playing the same tables. Not much to talk about. Waiting for a hand. Queen 5's no good. Yeah, you can tell me in the comments if you want me to play a couple more screens. I'm used to playing 6 screens, but I think it's just easier to follow if you're just starting out. There's only 4. Or at least that's how I remember it was back in the day. 6-7 suited, raising under the gun. Not always, but not the greatest flop for me, but gonna see better anyway. Because I guess that's more my range than it is his range, but he's saying not so. He could have hit the straight here. And I'm just going to give up there. I think check to use my hand as a bluff catcher. I'm going to call here. You said you were going to use it as a bluff catcher. Use it as a bluff catcher. But sadly he had a boat. I'm pretty sure that is a call. Just topping up. You always want to be sat on the maximum amount. I actually think I know how to go into table hand history. Look at that. I don't know how this works. Erase? No, I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure that out later on. But he did hit 2 pair. He checked the turn and then rivered the boat. Maybe I could have folded. I don't know. It's always easier to play in hindsight. Captain Hindsight. Yeah, so I think I'm going to upload a couple of videos today. I might play some tournaments later on as well, and I record myself playing those and upload those. I guess that will be a lot longer. The nice thing about cash is that you can just sort of play it for half an hour, 40 minutes, and then leave. But when you play a tournament, obviously, it can be 3-4 hours worth of play. But I'll do a few videos at 4 an hour, and a few at 10, a few at 20. Don't really have the role to be playing larger than that at the moment, but I'm sure I'll get there. Follow my journey. I did raise this pre. I would see bet if there was only one player, but I think two players is probably just about a check. But now I've picked up a flush draw as well. So I'm going to go ahead and have a semi-bluff at it. Get called, so diamond or a king would be lovely. Could have bet a little bit more, maybe. Don't think I can see bet. Try to take that away from two players, and I'm pretty sure I've lost that. A little bit of showdown value with the 10, but not enough to call 55. Easy fold. And I'm going to go ahead and bet at this ace. Ace being a good scare card. Take that down. 10-9 fold. When I was actually getting started, this guy just won a wee pot off me. A little pot. I'm not too fussed to play in a 4-0. I won't get too emotional then. There. Yeah, I've tipped my toes in a bit of 20 now. Last few days. I've taken some money out to reinvest. But no, it's going well. It's going well. Intending on playing a lot this month. I'm going to check that. He's fold. Are the ducks good? Quack, 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 quack. Yes, they are. Maybe a bit of a goofy call out of position with King Jack when there's an ace on the flop, but he didn't get there, so it's good. It's good. I could have maybe called there with my King 8. Getting a wee pot odds, but as you'll find, it often flops the second best hand. Don't think it would have done there, though, where it would have turned the best hand, I'd imagine. I'm going to go ahead and call that. 7's nice, 5's nice, 6 not so much. That would put it 4 down to the straight, and I'd have bottom 2. Check that there. Yeah, don't remember to like and subscribe this video. I think I'm going to go ahead and fold that. It's a min raise. I've got ace 2 in the small blind. I up to defend. Maybe I should have called that. I don't know. Drawing to an ace, and if I hit it, I'm not even sure if it's good. Captain Hindsight. I reckon I'll play till, let's call 5 to 6, and then I'll stop. Then over 20 minutes. Yeah, I think at these lower stakes, you just want to play pretty straightforward. You do notice it, because on the Sky Poker, it sort of jumps from 4 an hour, £4 to 10 an hour. They're in between tables, but you do find a couple of regs at 10 an hour. I recognise this guy from a few of the higher games. Still micro stakes, but don't think I'm going to bet at it with my ducks. It makes it easy because he leads out. You could opt to just limp pre, but I don't know. I like to be aggressor. pretty sure you can upload these videos to YouTube. I didn't find anyone sort of doing anything similar. It was a bit shocking, but they all seem to charge a arm and a leg for any sort of poker advice. I'm going to min raise this. A little bit loose, but I've got a king, got the button, got position, nothing else going on. £10 to win 18p equals. Oh, I thought the internet was cutting out again. I'm going to go ahead and check that. Check that. I would have liked a bit more action there. I've got a little bit of showdown value with this king. Yep, I was right. Just because you think you've got the best hand doesn't mean you don't always want to bluff, though. But there was a flush that missed, so I was sort of imagining if I bet on the river, he'd probably put me on the busted flush if he did have anything called. So that's why I opted just to check back the king 7 on the river with a little bit of showdown value. Just a wee bit. Yeah, I think it's worth, though, worth reading a few books, or Card Runners is always good as well. Or brush up on your poker. Let's raise it up. Fold that. I'm going to go ahead and call down there with my king 8 suited. In position. Excuse me. There is no straight. I have top pair, but it is slightly vulnerable. I'm going to make a slightly larger c-bet than normal. Ooh, turning top 2. If he has got the flush draw, I don't really want to give him proper odds to call. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just hope he hasn't got a set. He's got ace 4. He's drawing to a 4 and ace, and he hits it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Let's give him a nice hand. Can't really get upset. I don't really get when people get all upset and start calling names. You want him to stay at the table, so might as well say he's a donk. I just love losing money. Cool here. The idea is you do always want to be sat with the maximum amount at the table. Fold the ace 9 under the gun. Sort of ace something, ace X suited you can raise, but I just find it's a little bit too loose to raise ace 9 on the gun. And I've hit trips up to top. I am actually going to check that to the pre-flop raiser. And he puts out a wee bet. It is quite a small bet, though. I'm going to raise that up. And we're going to raise ace king up down here as well. hasn't got a great deal sat behind. Oh, look at that. River the nuts. 99 pence. Come on, call. No, let's just get away on the river. I think that guy, you'll find that often, when donks win, he did a hit and run. Do you see that? He just left. The guy that was there before. What's his face? Oswald Fitch. Yeah, that's what happens at these lower stakes. People get lucky against you and they bugger off. But that's poker. Come on, raise the daisy. Raise the daisy, raise the daisy. Turn in. He's got such little left. And I'm going to go ahead and see that top pair, top kicker down there. Yeah, fantastic, I think. Well, losing session, but you usually play much longer sessions than this, but just a little wee session to start it all off. See how much traction I get. I do have a blanket rule, so I had a pair of eights there. If I raised it pre-flop with the pocket pair, if there's two undercards on the flop, I will tend to c-bet. If there's two overcards on the flop, I will tend to check. Not sure if that's correct theory, but it seems to be working for me at the moment, so I'm not going to change it. Yeah, and I'll hopefully upload a few videos today. Depending on how well it goes, I might try to upload a couple of videos a day. Doing diddly squat else at the moment because of the end of lockdowns. Boris Johnson, he seems clueless. I say we must move upward, not forward. Forward, not backwards. Forever twirling, twirling, twirling towards freedom. These people just sort of snap you off. Do you see that? I think it's best to c-bet this. Again, I told you my rule. So I've got pocket eights. There's two undercards, so I c-bet. Sort of cool. Then it becomes tough to play. You obviously always make your hand as easy to play as possible. Check out position. You can play a little bit more loose out in position. Don't know what happened there. Glitching. I'm going to go ahead and carry on check in. Check in. Is fold. Is fold. Is fold. I guess I could have called that A7. Oh, saying that would have hit trips on the flop. Oh, obviously I play bad. Play so bad. I think it probably was a call. So min raise, you got A7 in position. They can be the type of hands you go bust on, though. Busto. I was just going to call here, actually. Thought about raising. And min raise the button, queen 9 suited. So he's done the raising for me. Oh, 2-1. I'm going to play out of position. Hit my ace, I don't even know if it's good. I think if someone else called there, I can call. But just playing a heads up. Out of position with ace 10. It's a close one. I'm not saying it's a black and white. It's definitely a merit to be called there. Maybe if you're playing a little bit deeper, you can call as well. I seem we're only playing about 100 big blinds. Edging just on the fold. Top pair there, bad kicker. Ace 9 is a fold under the gun. I think I can quite happily continue betting this, and I've hit trips up there. So I picked up the flush draw, and I've rivered a house. I've only got a pair of aces. I think there's a check down there. Oh, instant fold. Oh, this is quite ugly. This is quite ugly. 2, 3, 4. I think I have to call. Ace 9. Look at that. He hit top 2. Maybe that should have been a fold. Guess I'm being result orientated again. I'm gonna raise it up there. Raise it here. Bit of a weird 3-bet here. And I'm gonna raise it there. I've gone crazy. I've had enough. Taking it down, taking it down. Three, 4, 5. Overpair on a drawing board. That 3's a nice card because if now I beat 9, 10. $88 two fat ladies. I'm pretty sure I've got the best hand. I'm going to bet for value. Easy come, easy go. Got ladies up there. Got some ladies. I do go all in pre with queens pre-flop. Ace king sometimes. Obviously kings and aces happy to. Jacks tend to be a fold. Certainly when you're playing 100 and out. I'm going to raise my 10 jack down there. Marginal, but it is playing four-handed, so I do think you've got to open up your ranges. Not going to see bet into 2 people. Raise it up here with a king queen. Made it 4x just because it was a limper. Easy fold. Check that down. Check. Check, check, check. I'm going to take a free card down here as well to hit my king or queen. So I've got top pair, shitty kicker, and there's a flush draw down. I think it's pretty standard check here. Control the size of the pot because there is likely someone's got a king 10, king with a better kicker. And I'm just going to give up here. A little bit of a lame duck, but yeah, so I'll play for a little bit longer and then I'll stop. Maybe upload another video later on. Little old me on the internet. I flopped the nuts down here and I've donked out. Let's hope someone has a heart. Be careful, because now I no longer have the nuts. Jack of heart beats me, having a straight flush. Maybe I could have checked the flop. I like just leading out there in case just try to create a big pot. It was only half lead for half pot. Sometimes people put you on just having the ace of hearts and will raise it up if they do have a set or a flop flush on the flop. Flop flush on the flop. How's you going to flush pot flush? Yeah, so I played for another 3-4 minutes. Look at that. Top pair. Flush draw. 8, 9, 10. I'm actually going to raise that. A little bit ugly because sometimes they've flopped a set and you end up. So yeah, he did flop a set. Spade. 10's good as well. That's how you do it, baby. Getting lucky. Get lucky. It's better to be lucky than good. But yeah, I was scared of him having a set there. And he did have a set, but luckily I lucked out. And I do bet this up here just because there is a flush draw. It's quite drawy. So people seem to call quite loose. Yeah, I think I'll stop this session here. Stop it on a high note. I'm learning. My learning computer. I don't know how to stop recording. I'm a learning computer. We'll play this hand and then we'll stop. I thought it was just here. We start to update. I'll figure it out. Yeah, so we're going to stop now.